Hello, let's look at how to take measurements and do a cross-sectional view in NC Simul. If I were to run my simulation, I can just fast forward to the end and go to my analysis tab. We'll have different types of measurement options we can use. I'll select whichever one I'd like, so I left click to select it to see it's now clicked on. And then to take the measurement, I'll have to right click on my part. I can select the hole center distance. I need to click inside here inside the hole. So if I right click there to here, we'll see that's 2 inches apart. I can take measurements using my clamp as well. So if I want to take a distance between the clamp and the rough stock, let's go to point to plane. So I would select a point down here and then a plane up there. So this is 1.625 apart. And in some cases, I want to remove all of these, by the way, I can click on remove, this little eraser icon to get rid of them all. But I'd also want to maybe do an inverse reading. So if I check the thickness and I click there, well, we're checking that thickness. But if I go and click on inverse, so again, I left click to select these options up here, and then right click when I'm down here, well, now it's taking the inverse thickness, and we see that there's a 1-inch gap. We can also do a cross-sectional view, so that's going still in this analysis tab. We go to planes. In this menu, I'll add a new plane, clicking on this gray box. And down here, we have this slider bar that lets us go through our part. So right now I'm in the Z plane, but if I go to Y, either on the positive or negative side, just by clicking here, or in the X, and we can go nice, cut right through our part. We see the values up here changing as well, so I can just go up here, click, or manually punch this in, and we'll jump to the spot we want to be at. We can change this also by angle. And between two holes, if I'd like to select between two different holes and have a cross-sectional view that way. And then we can just click apply, and this will remain even as we do a simulation. I'll redo that and slow it down a bit. If I then would want to remove the plane, I can go back to my analysis tab, I can go back to planes, either deactivate it there, and so this way we save it if we want to get back to it later, or I can click on the red X and completely delete it and click on apply.